I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stay standing while we mention the people that have passed remembrances since the last meeting. Robert Bobby Adefonso, Marion L. Coutant, Edward A. Umanzak Jr. Roll call. Mike?
Here.
Paul?
Here.
Bill?
Here.
Kathy?
Here.
We have a full numbered board tonight. The fire exits are directly behind me here. There's an emergency in the building. Do not go out any other place other than right there. No correspondence, correct?
No.
Okay. Attorney concerns.
None that we haven't already discussed.
All right, so petitioner's time. There's presently no one in the courtroom, but anybody on?
Nope.
If there's no people on the Zoom, then we can proceed with the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, go straight to the agenda. Number one, there are no budget modifications. Number two, town board to approve bills as audited. Do I have a
So moved.
motion?
Second.
Bill Brown makes the motion. Mike seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Number three, the June 2nd regular and audit, the June 8th, the June 16th, the June 27th workshop.
So moved. 3
Second.
through 6.
That would be Bill makes the motion, Mike seconds it. All in favor for 3 through 6?
Aye.
Motions are carried. Number 7, to approve the invoice submitted by the Ellenville Central School District in the amount of $3,243.33 for the repairs to the Ellenville pool.
So moved.
Second.
Bill makes the motion, Mike seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Number 8, town board to approve invoice 17-1358-32 in the amount of $23,754.22.
So moved.
Submitted by Delaware Engineering, DPC, for the highway barn.
Second.
Bill makes a motion, Mike seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Number 9, town board to authorize the supervisor to execute the civil service level agreement between the town of Wawarsing and Channel Communications in the amount of $195,564 for the design and building of Wi-Fi service infrastructure at Lippman Park and the transfer station.
I make the motion.
Second.
Paul makes that motion, Cassie seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion is carried. Number 10, town board to authorize the supervisor to execute the service level agreement between the town of Wawarsing and Channel Communications. The agreement will be for the Channel's Gold SLA package in the amount of $225 per month and a monthly monitoring fee of $134 per month to support the Wi-Fi and infrastructure at Lippman Park and the transfer station. Monthly costs will be paid out of the cable fund.
I make the motion.
Second.
Paul makes the motion. Bill seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Town Board, number 11, Town Board authorize the supervisor to execute change order number 3 for contract 1, general construction, Wawarsing Water District, TAM Enterprises, Inc., to increase the contract value by $16,478.12 to provide and install hardy board below the drip edge at the top of the foundation wall and start and terminate siding 6-inch above grade, resulting in a revised contract value of $2,356,038.76.
I'll move it.
Second.
Cassie makes the motion. Paul seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Number 12, Town Board authorizes the supervisor to execute change order number 4 for contract 1, general construction, Wawarsing Water District, TAM Enterprises, to increase the contract value by $15,394.58 to provide and install approximately 570 square feet of stone riprap, stabilization, and additional fill material to minimize erosion near the stream bank in the northwest corner of the site, resulting in a revised contract value of $2,371,433.34.
I'll move it.
Second.
Cassie makes a motion, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Number 13, town board to approve payment application number 4 in the amount of $17,914.25 to H. Ulsterhout Construction for the Wawarsing Water District Local Road Water Distribution Mains, Contract 3, WWD-bid number 10.
I'll move it.
Second.
Cassie makes a motion, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Number 14, town board to approve payment application 1 in the amount of $12,540 to H. Ulsterhout Excavating, Inc. for the Wawarsing Water District individual service hookups.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Bill makes a motion, Mike seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to approve payment number 5 in the amount of $304,163.85 to Rutledge Excavating for the Wawarsing Water District Local Road Water Distribution Mains, Contract 2.
I'll move it.
Second.
Cassie makes a motion and Paul seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to approve payment application number 10 in the amount of $328,666.75 to TAM Enterprises for the Wawarsing Water District Water Treatment Facility and Well Field.
I'll move it.
Cassie makes the motion.
Second.
Bill seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to approve the payment of 112 hours of remaining vacation hours credited to Paul Donahue for the calendar year of 2021 as of January 1st, 2022. His hourly rate was $27.45, totaling an amount of $3,074.40.
I'll move it.
Second.
Cassie makes the motion, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Number 18, town board to authorize the town clerk to advertise for sealed bids for 100 LL Aviation gasoline, a minimum of 6,000 gallons.
I make the motion.
Second.
Paul makes the motion, Bill seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
The motion's carried. Number 19, town board to authorize the town clerk to advertise for a public hearing to receive input for the public on August 18th, 2022 at 7:05 at Town Hall regarding local law number of 2022, a local law amending Chapter 112 zoning to add place of worship in the RP zone, to expand the business highway zone along the east side of Route 209, and to expand the RS1 zone along the west side of 209.
So moved.
Second.
Bill makes a motion, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. Number 20, town board to authorize the supervisor to refer local law of 2022 to the town of Wawarsing Planning Board for their review and comment, amending 112 chapter zoning to add place of worship in the RP zone, to expand the BH zone along the east side of 209, and to expand the RS1 zone along the west side of 209.
So moved.
Bill makes a motion,
Second.
Mike seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. 21, town board to authorize the supervisor to refer local law of 2022 to the County of Ulster Planning Board for their review and comment, amending 112 zoning to add place of worship in the RP zone, to expand the BH zone along the east side of 209, and to expand the RS1 zone along the west side of 209.
I'll move it.
Oh
Second.
Motion, Cassie makes a motion, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Number 22, town board to declare the town of Wawarsing as lead agency for the action of amending Chapter 112 zoning to add places of worship in the RP zone, to expand the BH zone along the east side of 209, and to expand the RS1 zone along the west side of 209, and to authorize the supervisor to sign all necessary documentation to declare such action as a Type 1 action.
I'll move it.
Second.
Cassie makes the motion, Mike seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
That motion's carried. 23, town board to approve the hiring of various staff members for the Shawanga Summer Program This is per the recommendation of the Ellenville Wawarsing Youth Commission. Hiring committees. Hires are subject to pre-employment drug testing.
So moved.
Bill Brown makes the motion and Mike seconds it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion
Much
carried.
needed lifeguards.
Yes.
Yes, and you can make a comment here, like you just did. You guys want to amplify the conversation here?
Or you want to cover under concerns?
Whichever you want to go.
Okay, after much searching, we found 5 young men who would like to take the lifeguard class, and we found it. Zena's out in Woodstock, their pool director has the ability to do that class, and so they put together a class for us and some of the Xena swimmers. And so our newly hired guards as of tonight are attending their classes, and hopefully we'll have 5 newly minted lifeguards by the 15th of July.
Fantastic.
And hopefully, now that we know of a place, next year we'll get an earlier start.
Yes, I plan to start those conversations after we get these guys through, because I would like them to
Lock it in?
Lock it in.
Yep.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
All right, thanks very much for that hard work there. Number 24, town board authorized the payment of $350 per lifeguard, up to 5 lifeguards to attend the Red Cross lifeguard class at Xena Pool in Woodstock, New York, on July 7th, today, the 8th, the 9th, the 12th, 14th, and 15th.
So moved.
Bill Brown makes a motion, Mike seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Town board to accept the retirement letter of Barbara Pays, clerk. Her retirement will be effective as of August 31st, 2022.
So moved with regret.
Who made the motion? Mike? Mike made the motion, Bill seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
At this time, yes, as Bill said, we accept that with regrets. We have a very nice letter that Barbara wrote to the town board expressing her interest in over the years being here, and to be sorely missed. And we appreciate what she's done to date. Number 26, town board to approve the purchase of a 3-inch, 6.5 horsepower waste handling pump in the amount of $289.99 from Amazon for the Nappaneck Water District.
I'll move it.
Second.
Nancy makes the motion, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
That motion is carried. Number 27, town board to approve the purchase of a Honda WT30 XK4 3-inch heavy-duty trash pump in the amount of $1,649
I think it's supposed to be from.
Yep.
from Water Pumps Direct for the Nappaneck Sewer District.
I'll move it.
Second.
Nancy makes a motion, Paul seconds it, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. So there's 27 items, there's a lot of work done, and thank everybody for doing what they did to get to this point. We have highway superintendent concerns, paving, anything going on?
Everything's going on.
Culverts and,
Yeah, the only thing I would say, 14th and 15th of July, we're gonna be doing Clay Hill Road. I expect the ladies, try and be kind with words, please. Thank you.
I've seen your signs up already, the electronic signs,
Yep.
so.
Yeah, but people don't realize.
Plenty of notice.
where are the signs gonna be?
They're down, there's one's right on 209, one's up there, or the township. Both sides.
Lit up and working.
Electronic signs, yes.
Yep.
People are not very nice.
Well, we, hopefully, people are nice when, going through these unfortunate times, but, you know, we're improving the highways, in the town of Wawarsing, which is up to somewhere around 180 miles of highway that we do have that is allocated specifically to the town that we're responsible for. So, we appreciate the, cooperation. Mike Machetta.
Quick and simple tonight. As far as emergency services go, there is a emergency shelter meeting with the committee on the 18th of July. Nothing more to speak about until after that meeting, and I'll report back what we discussed then. Tony, good job out there on the roads. I know you guys are out there working hard. I see you guys all over the place. As you said, just please be aware and be safe with the guys on the road. Met this afternoon with Renee from the assessor's office. Very good meeting. First, before we go into anything else, she wants to just let us know that it's been a tremendous help that we hired Pat. She's able to get a lot more done, and Pat's picking up a lot of the pieces. Very happy to have her on board. We had a grievance day, and there were 20 grievances for the first time in 2 years, obviously because of COVID. 9 had stipulations, 2 assessments were actually lowered, and the remainder were no changes. There were 3 corrections that were ratified by the board. Speaking of the board, there are 2 vacant seats coming up on the review board. You must live in the town, and you should have some knowledge of the town if you're going to apply for the position. There's a very small pay involved in it. You're only really there for about 1 or 2 weeks of the year. But we do need 2 more people to fill the seats, not to keep them vacant. There are some concerns which we will address. There are concerns with the information that she's getting or not getting from both the village building department and the town. She's getting information a little late. She's not getting full information. I think her biggest thing is when assessments are done, she doesn't have anything showing the interiors of these places that are being fully renovated, and by the time she gets them, the place is sold, and there's nothing that can be done about it. So we're gonna have a meeting. We're gonna try to have a meeting once a month with the town's building department and also the village building department, where we can just sit down at the table and go over the concerns and try to get the appropriate paperwork to her office so she can do her job better, and we can get things done in a timely fashion. So we'll see within the next month. We'll set something up to have both of the building departments get together, of course, separately, of course, and we'll discuss what we're going to do to make things work a little smoother. And just one final note from the assessment: after all the assessment rolls were done, we had a $7 million increase on the assessment rolls. So we are growing. So, thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Paul?
Just one thing. I would imagine that folks listening heard us spending and voting on a lot of motions regarding the Wawarsing Water District and a lot of big numbers being thrown around. I think it's just important to remind people that the Wawarsing Water District is being paid for by the New York City DEP and not the town taxpayers' money. So there's a lot of big numbers, a lot of motions, a lot of bills being paid, a lot of work being done, but it's all to the betterment of the town's infrastructure, thanks to basically the New York City DEP. So that's the only comments that I wanted to make for tonight.
All right, go Brown.
Special thank you to Tony and his tree crews. They've removed numerous dangerous trees from the Pentinkill Cemetery, which is greatly appreciated. Saved the Cemetery Association thousands of dollars if we had to hire a contractor. Parks, one person that we had hired for a park ranger has left after a 2-day stint, and we hired another 4th person, and things seem to be going along smoothly there. Youth Commission, one of the camp workers had to be terminated due to a violation of rules of the school district and the camp program. We had an injured camper today from who had a possible concussion. And lifeguards we discussed already, and I spoke to the mayor on the 4th of July there regarding the parks subcommittee that we're supposed to be meeting, and he was in agreement that once we broke up into subcommittees that our communication has kind of evaporated when we were having our regular meetings and they were coming. We have not had one of the meetings there on the parks, and so he's going to try to get things moving on their end, and hopefully we can progress. I read in the paper where their Burn Road Park there is in tough shape with their equipment and stuff, and they have no money, and there's no agreements between the town and the village to co-manage the parks.
Tessie.
Okay. Well, I might as well start with what's near and dear to my heart, which is the Cohasson Barracudas have competed in 2 meets. Their first home meet is the 13th. We have another away meet this Saturday, but on Wednesday at 4 o'clock, they will be in the Cohasson pool. And if you're available and you want to come out and cheer our swimmers on, please do. They'll be at the Cohasson pool at 4 o'clock, and that's when they kick off the competitions. They love to have people come out and cheer for them. We are successfully hired 5 young men to be lifeguards, and we're going to be discussing it soon, hopefully within the Youth Commission, how we can engender getting some of the employees we always hire in the summer to come back, come up with some creative ways to maybe entice them to commit to coming back to us next year. So we're looking at retention. I've had a couple conversations with Sam about it, and hopefully in August we'll have a meeting about how we can retain employees who want to come back next summer. So it's not such a Herculean task to staff our summer program. I know we spent a lot of money. TAM Construction took a lot of money tonight, but I'm tickled because we're in about within. I was talking to the contractors down there, and the Stephen F. Bradley waste treatment plant will probably be done and completed by the end of August. We're so close down there. They're waiting on one panel, and then we have to bid out the electrical for it. So I hope
we were there yesterday.
Yes, we were, and that's what they said, the end of August. And so I'm hoping that we as a board can do a ribbon cutting or something down there when it's ready to go.
We picked the colors for the doors.
It was very, yes, it's a lovely, we did a good job at that. They all match, so to speak. So while it is a lot of money, if you want a concrete thing, no pun intended, that you can see where the money went instead of pipes in the ground, the building is up and it looks good, and hopefully we're going to be planning a celebration down there in the not too distant future, probably the end of August if all goes well. Like Mike said, he and I met with Renee today, and we're going to move forward with facilitating conversations. And so hopefully everybody will be getting what they need from the assessor's office, and there'll be less friction. The water district, I said, we're up to 111 releases have been signed. So far, there is a possible 190 people that could get water in our district. Only 164 of them ever signed licenses to begin with. So we're pretty close to getting what we need in releases. There is no timetable set in place yet to say when the absolute last day is that you can sign your paperwork. So if there's anybody out there that still wants water, they need to reach out and get the paperwork done, and we'll fit you into the schedule. But if you still have your release and you want to stop by Town Hall, I'm here, or Tracy can help you. And if you see Jackie in her office, she'll point you in the right direction. And that's about what I have for tonight.
Before you start, Derek,
Sure.
I left something that was very, very important. Just like to thank the 4th of July committee for an outstanding 4th of July. The parade, the fireworks and everything and the number of people that were out there watching, it was very nice to see. And
Yes.
something we haven't seen in the last 3 years probably. Yeah. So kudos to the 4th of July committee and everybody else involved. Thank you.
Yeah, that's very, very good point. So, personnel-wise, The lifeguards, as Cassie and Bill had mentioned, it's nice that we have a full complement. We had to pull a lot of strings and do a lot of research to find the group in Woodstock to accommodate the town in this training for the lifeguards, which is essential. Different people, Paul does Lino, different, we've had conversations about what kind of problem it is throughout the whole country. A lot of it's, beaches, but, no matter if you're on the beach or a pool, safety is very important, but I'm just happy that we could provide that as part of the summer program. Our HR, our human resources, we've hired a human resource person in the past up till now. 4 or 5 employees have participated in handling those tasks for the town, and Lisa is doing, I believe, a very good job every day. She's
Couldn't have done the lifeguards without her.
So in that respect, I think that was a very good hire on our part, and it kind of earmarks all the different tasks into one office, which is it's crucial when things have to be done every month. We're doing a good job, but when it's handled by one group, one office, the existing people that were doing it are still here anyway, so they're helping out. Tracy's helping out a lot, and Ginger and Cindy, and everybody's pitching in as far as defining, the positions and tasks required for that position. We'll be preparing now pretty soon for our 2023 budget, which I'm here and you can't see Jackie, but she was.
You just reminded me.
She's telling me that she's looking forward to that process, and so that's something every year that's takes some time, and there's 3 facets to the budget, and we end up finalizing it in November. So there's a lot of work that goes into this. It's a lot of work by the board members and the staff. So everybody's pitching in on this, and which always has been historically for a long time. We've had some very responsible budgets, and we hope to continue.
Yep.
As Bill and Mike and the board has mentioned, the highway department should be commended, all the employees, and Mr. Pace, and Colleen that works for them. They're right now in the swing of paving. We had a slight issue with the paver, one of the pavers.
Yep.
Had to go to Long Island to get a piece of equipment, and we got that done, and they're out there paving. So be respectful when you see the town trucks on any of our roads in the town of Wawarsing. Bill and I and the rest of the board is looking at ADA equipment for Libman Park. We have some commercial products that we're looking at for improvements to the playground area at Libman. And let's see, 4th of July, like Bill was mentioning, I was very, very happy about how many people were on the streets celebrating the 4th of July, and I was very happy with the 4th of July committee. Kathy Peone specifically, John Gavaris, and anybody else that was involved, Paul, all the people that are on that committee. They did a great job in all the entries that were there. It was a long parade, and the weather was beautiful. And,
weather was perfect.
And so.
Just a comment too, real special thanks also to all the residents. We had a flag handout collection day, basically, where we're getting donations, and I don't remember what the exact number was, but I know in the 2.5 hours that I was over at Walmart, I collected just myself like almost $400. So it was several $1,000s that we received from basically people around the town, and it's much appreciated. The cost of the fireworks obviously, like everything else, keeps going up, and the cost of having the parade goes up. So it was very much appreciated. The residents obviously do appreciate the parade and the fireworks, and they open up their wallets to us in a very gracious way. So that was very nice as well.
Yep, that's what it's all about. We accepted Barbara Page's retirement letter today, and I'd like to, to me, I've read it, and it's very worth mentioning as an employee, and thanking her for the years that she's been here. So her letter basically is writing to inform the town that she'll be retiring from service as a building department clerk and planning board secretary on August 31st, 2022. While she was happy to get leisure time with her family, she also will miss the work and the friends here. During the 17 years of service, she progressed in a professional and personal life. She thanks each and every one of you for your support, guidance, and assistance. The friendships and associations she made here will remain forever. And she would be happy to help out with the transition in any way that she can, which will be deeply appreciated. Kindly let me know how I can be of assistance to you during this process, and she wishes the town of Wawarsing a bright future, and thanks everyone once again. So very, very personal and nice for employees that have worked here for a long time and are moving on to retirement.
I just hope she doesn't take Tony with her.
You should take a Tony with you. I'm not getting involved with that conversation. But anyway, at this point, I think I'd like to make a motion to.
Make a motion.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
To adjourn?
Yeah.
I'll second it.
Thank you, make that a second.
Okay.
Can I?
John made the motion and Mike seconded it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried. Thanks.